Hey guys, Azralynn here with a quick review of Nex Machina. Nex Machina is an insanely fast-paced bullet hell game. There is no story and the game revolves entirely around its action-packed gameplay. There is little to no downtime when playing, and the gameplay is extremely addictive. You'll be constantly running and gunning down the enemies spawning all around you. The movement and controls feel responsive and precise when using a controller. Your main weapon stays the same throughout the game, but it can be upgraded to have a longer range and spread shot via pickups you find while playing. Other items you can discover are 5 different secondary weapons, 2 different modifications to your dash ability, as well as shields and extra lives. These secondary weapons are all unique and fun to use, but only one of them may be equipped at a time. You'll need to avoid taking damage from enemies, lasers, and projectiles, all while trying to save the humans and discover secrets. Using dash gives you iframes that make you invulnerable for a brief period. The iframes are an excellent lifesaver. The ability does have a short cooldown though, so using them properly will make a difference between life or death. Taking any damage causes you to lose a life, as well as drop one of your upgrades where you died. You can retrieve the upgrade as long as you don't die again before picking it up. Lives are finite though, and if you run out of lives, you'll be asked if you want to continue the game. Depending on which difficulty you're playing on, you'll only be granted a certain number of continues before you lose the game and need to restart completely. Saving all of the humans in each level nets you a nice score bonus, and encourages you to fight quickly and prioritize the enemies that are posing a direct threat to them. Stringing together several levels where you saved all the humans is even more rewarding, and I really like that there's an objective beyond just clearing each level, and that trying to accomplish it does prove to be more of a challenge. As far as the challenge goes, Nex Machina definitely has a lot to offer. There are 4 difficulty settings, as well as score attack challenges where you can compete on the leaderboards. The game consists of 5 worlds, each with several levels and then a boss level at the end. There's a variety of enemies and the boss levels are really intense. Boss fights are well choreographed, and you can learn the fights and enemy spawn patterns on each level with a good amount of practice. Graphically, the game looks amazing. The vibrant colors, the distinct environments, and the unique enemies are all great, and I especially like the enemy death animations. They break up into bits. The audio is impeccable, the sound effects are excellent, and the voice that tells you when you have a power-up is great. I absolutely love the soundtrack. The music is fantastic throughout the entire game. As for the controls, while you can try to play with a mouse and keyboard, there are some serious issues with the mouse cursor that make the game unplayable on higher difficulties. The mouse cursor is always present on screen, and more often than not, where the cursor shows is not actually where you're shooting, and it makes aiming extremely difficult. I would really love to see an accurate mouse cursor patched in for those who want to use the mouse and keyboard. The mouse cursor still shows up on screen even when you're playing with a controller, but it's not too distracting. There is full controller support, and you can tell that the game is designed for a controller. Thus, playing with a controller is an absolute must if you hope to do well. I've played nearly 7 hours so far. I completed the game on rookie difficulty and made it up to the final boss on normal difficulty before I ran out of continues. There is a lot of replay value, and fans of the genre will likely get a lot of enjoyment out of it. There is also a local co-op mode, but I haven't gotten the chance to experience it yet. Overall, Nex Machina is an immensely fun and addicting game. My only complaint about the game is that it's practically unplayable with a mouse and keyboard due to the broken aiming and mouse cursor issues. So if you prefer to play with a mouse and keyboard, hold off on buying until it gets fixed. With that being said, the game is clearly designed for controllers, and if you love playing bullet hells with controllers, then Nex Machina is a sheer blast to play and well worth the purchase. I hope this review has helped you. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and post your feedback in the comments below. Thanks everyone, and have a wonderful day.